Ladies and gentlemen, good day and welcome to the NBCC Limited Q4 and FY25 earnings conference call hosted by ICICI Securities Limited. As a reminder, all participant lines will be in the listen-only mode, and there will be an opportunity for you to ask questions after the presentation concludes. Should you need assistance during the conference call, please signal an operator by pressing star then 0 on your touchtone phone. Please note that this conference is being recorded. I now hand the conference over to Ms. Nidhi Shah from ICICI Securities Limited. Thank you, and over to you, ma'am.
Thanks, Nidhi. Good morning. On the behalf of ICICI Securities, I welcome you all to the Q4 FY25 earnings call of NBCC India Limited. Today we have with us from the management, Shri K.P. Mahadev Swamy, Managing Director, Shri Salim Ahmed, Director Projects, Dr. Suman Kumar, Director Commercial, Shri Anjeev Kumar Jain, Director of Finance, Shri M.B. Singhal, Executive Director Finance, and Shri Balakrishna Singla, Investor Relations. We will begin with opening remarks from the management followed by Q&A. Thank you, and over to you, sir.
Hello. Good morning to everyone. A warm welcome to all of you and appreciate your presence in today's earnings call for fourth quarter ended on 31st March 2025. In last quarter, we have shared that NBCC has secured excellent MOU rating for the financial year 23-24 after 5 years based on Department of Public Enterprises appraisal with 98.5 marks, highest in NBCC history. Just to add on to above, Department of Public Enterprises has released consolidated performance rating last week, which evaluated 84 CPSE and NBCC ranked second among all CPSE and number 1 in consultancy and construction sector. For quarter 4, our standalone operation and execution, we have achieved a total operating income of 3,218 crore, reflecting a 7% year-on-year increase. Additionally, our PAT stands 137 crores, marking a significant of 34% year-on-year growth. For full year, we have achieved total operating income of rupees 8,725 crores with 8% year-on-year increase, and PAT stands 476 crores, making 38% YYY growth. For 12 months, consolidated performance, NBCC has achieved a total operating income of 12,039 crore, reflecting an 16% year-on-year increase with 557 crore PAT, resulting significant 35% year-on-year growth. Last financial year 24-25 was very historical financial year for NBCC in view of various milestone achievements. NBCC standalone order book has crossed 1 trillion mark and now standing at historical all-time high of rupees 1,04,000 crore rupees, and consolidated level order book 1,20,000. Just to add, our order book has increased more than 100% from last year, highlighting the exponential growth in redevelopment sector. Historically, our running tally of projects hovered around 16 to 18,000 crore. Now it has surged to 32,000 crores, 100% growth. NBCC being a pioneer in delivering home in stressed real estate projects and giving relief to thousands of stressed home buyers in the country. In this area, we started phase 2 Amrapali project, where we have awarded around 10,500 crore work in different packages in quarter 4, which makes it one of the highest ever work awarded in NBCC history in the short period of time. And work has started in full swing on constructing 8,258 number of houses in Amrapali. NBCC has shown great efforts in marketing and sales of real estate units. Phase 2 Amrapali project, where we have successfully sold around 6,800 crore rupees residential units through open e-action, which is very significant sale and will help in executing of Amrapali projects. Business secured. NBCC has secured historical amount of business in last financial year, that is around 60,000 crores on standalone basis and 75,000 280 crores on consolidated level basis. This is one of the highest ever business secured in any financial year. This marks a significant growth of around 265% in standalone business secured from the last year. Business awarded to the contractor. As we are all aware that NBCC has secured a lot of new business in last few quarters, and however in the last 3-4 months we have focused more on execution and show our commitment towards completion of these projects. In this regard, in Q4 only we have awarded rupees around 17,000 crores new tenders on consolidated level, which increases our turnover tally of running projects. In the current scenario, company has identified the need to accelerate the execution speed in order to ensure timely execution of the order book. Accordingly, focused efforts are being made to expedite the award of work and initiate projects without delay. We had been targeted 20,000 crores of award new tenders in the financial year 24-25. However, we have awarded almost 23,250 crores in the financial year 24-25, which is 130% higher than the last year. And upcoming year, it will be a large in view of large order book. Regarding Amrapali projects, for financial year 24-25, Amrapali project has contributed 1,529 crores in the top line. For phase 2 work, I have already updated above. Redevelopment projects. For financial year 24-25, GPRA project has contributed around 2,500 crores in the top line by up of 85% from the last year. Netaji Nagar. The first phase of the project valued at 1,450 crores is currently underway and is 91% almost completed. Additionally, 2 more tenders worth of around 2,000 crores were awarded recently and 1,900 crores work in pipeline to be awarded in the Netaji Nagar. Sarojini Nagar. This is a large project and works in more than 9 packages with worth of 5,500 crores are going on, which are on different stages of execution. Additionally, 3 more tenders worth of around 2,500 crores are awarded recently and 2,700 crores in pipeline to be awarded in Sarojini Nagar. Thank you. Now the forum is open for question and answer.
Thank you very much. We will now begin the question and answer session. Anyone who wishes to ask a question may press star and 1 on their touchtone telephone. If you wish to remove yourself from the question queue, you may press star and 2. Participants are requested to use handsets while asking a question. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll wait for a moment while the question queue assembles. The first question is from the line of Sumit Rohra from Smartsun Capital. Please proceed.
Yeah, hi sir. A very good morning to you and your entire team at NBCC. Firstly, sir, I would like to congratulate you on a very good performance which you have reported in this financial year, and also on securing very good amount of orders as you highlighted. Now, sir, I would like to I have about few questions, so if I can just shoot them to you and then we can you can address them. So, sir, now given the order book of 1,20,000 crores today on a consolidated basis, what is the duration, sir, you have to basically execute these orders? If you can also please help us understand that in last financial year you reported 12,000 crore revenue. So what's the revenue number that you think that we can expect for current financial year? So secondly, as you've highlighted that your order book has expanded very sharply this year. So what do you expect are the forthcoming orders or the kind of order value which we can add in the current financial year? Now, sir, my question, this one is, a bit on the results. There is an exceptional item, point number 6, which is of 95.65 crore. Can you, sir, explain what is this exceptional item and is this a recurring item, in the P&L? Also, sir, under expenses, there is something of about 47 crore write-off. What is this write-off? And, if you can just throw a bit of light on that. One more question, sir, I had, if I may, was basically, on the Mehrauli project. Is there any progress, on the Mehrauli project? And do you expect, something on the project to start? Many thanks, sir.
Okay. Thank you. Sumit, first of all, two questions I will answer and the two questions will be answered by my DF. One is usually for PMC project, the completion period will be only 2 to 3 years, whereas in redevelopment projects, it at least requires 3 to 4 years because we have to arrange the money and we have to get the clearances from the various statutory authorities. This is the timeline. And regarding this year, we will going to definitely achieve or cross more than 15,000 crores to 16,000 crores. This is our top line. Regarding exceptional item and all, our DF will answer to you.
Sumit, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Sir, regarding this exceptional item, let me clarify it because it is exceptional, it is not a non-recurring nature. It is not a recurring nature basically. Okay. So it is exceptional one-time effect only. That relates to one of the projects we have carried out in the state of Kerala. There some environment clearance is pending, but because of some Supreme Court verdict, that environment clearance we are not able to get in this financial year. Though we are also assessing the legal or regulatory recourse available to the company, but as an abundant precaution, we have provided for 80 crore of rupees in this financial year. And apart from that, you must be aware of our project in the Gurgaon, that 37D. Some additional provision of 15 crore odd rupees has been provided this year because we are going to start that project very soon, and whatever allottees were there who have opted for the reconstruction option for settlement, we are providing the enhanced features in those flats. That's why 15 crore has been charged as exceptional item. So taken together, it comes to be 95 crore as the exceptional item. As regard to write back, it is basically a write back is the reversal of impairment loss created earlier year to ECL. It is a normal course of entry taken place in every year account. Okay. And third one, your answer is regarding this Bhitorni and Mehroli project. Mehroli project,
yes,
we
sir.
maintained our guidance which we provide in the last ConCall. Soon starting the project and our trajectory will be the same which we'll discuss in the last ConCall. So we stand by our guidance as regard to Bhitorni.
Sure. And sir, just basically, on the new orders, because this year you added about 65-70,000 crore of new orders. So what is, the order intake you expect for current year, and are there any particular projects which you think that we can get soon?
Current year around we are expecting 20 to 25,000 crores. We are talking with various state governments, that is Rajasthan government, Bihar government, even some Chhattisgarh government, state government, Telangana, wherein also Andaman and Nicobar. So wherein some redevelopment work as well as in Andaman Nicobar, of course it is a PMC work. So we are expecting lot many, but at least 20 to 25,000 will going to get added to our kitty.
Sure, sir. Sure. I'll come back in the question list, sir. In the list, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
And wish you all the best.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Dikshit Doshi from Whitestone Financial Advisories. Please proceed.
Yeah, thanks for the opportunity. Sir, I have few questions. So firstly, in terms of order book of this 1,20,000 crore, if you can break it up in terms of how much is PMC and how much is redevelopment, that's my first question. Secondly, you mentioned that almost 32,000 crore worth of projects are there where the work is already awarded. So what kind of new order we are planning to give for FY26? That's my second question. Third, regarding this exceptional item you mentioned, so if you can explain a bit, this is a completely developed project, like the inventory is ready, but we have not received the EC. And so EC is rejected, or we are still planning to get the EC, and this may or may not get reversed in the future. So if you can explain that. And the same question, so this is note number 8, the Kerala project. But there is one also note number 6 where there is a Faridabad project. I think there also the problem is related to EC. So do we expect a write-off from there as well?
First of all, one or two questions I will answer. Rest questions will be answered by my DF. Order book, as far as PMC and redevelopment is concerned, around 48% is PMC, 52% redevelopment. And regarding financial year 26, we will going to get another in 32,000 already is our running projects, and we will add another at least 10 to 15,000 crore rupees in this first 2 quarters. That is various projects of Northeast region as well as redevelopment projects. Redevelopment projects tender is going on, so that will be added to our kitty. Regarding exceptional item, our DF will answer to you.
Yeah, Mr. Dixit, good morning. Regarding these 2 projects, this Kochi project as well as Faridabad that you mentioned about, both are different altogether. Kochi project is a developer project because we started that project way back in 2011. At that time, this environment clearance was not required at all, but thereafter some notification came under the Environment Protection Act, it's 1986 for environment clearance. So later on, the Government of India through Ministry of Forest, Environment and Climate Change, they issued a notification 17 and 21. According to that notification, if an environment clearance for a project has not been taken, then they allowed for a ex post facto approval of the project. And okay, then we applied for that environment clearance ex post facto. But that notification of the Government of India, this notification has been quashed by the Supreme Court in their recent order. Because that notification has been quashed and our application for EC is pending with the authority. That's why, as an abundant precaution, we have provided the entire amount, 80 crore out of 87 crore of rupees. Because 3 crore worth of land is there, we have restated to the land, and rest is taken as a scrap value in our books of account. As long as future is concerned, future is like that because this quashing has been done in a writ petition filed by one organization, One Shakti organization, and government is contemplating for review. But definitely I am not able to tell you exactly what government is going to take, but definitely we are also seized with the judgment and we are also assessing what legal and regulatory reports are available to us. But as an abundant precaution for making our financial statement, we have provided for that. So that is about Kochi. And as long as Faridabad is concerned, it is not a case of EC. We have purchased that land. It is the NOC has been denied or not given by the Forest Department. That NOC is a prerequisite for getting the environment clearance from the authority. So we are just pursuing with the MCF as well as the Forest Department for issuing of NOC. But that NOC is not being issued because there is some case lying in the Supreme Court as regard to clarification on the definition of the deemed forest in that area. So that's why, and we have assessed the net reserve value of that land, and that land total cost is 131 CR in our books of accounts as a gross value. We have already provided 10.73 CR as a abundant precaution towards the reduction in the net reserve value. I hope I am able to make you understand.
So the remaining 121 CR we are not contemplating to write off.
It is not required. It is only land parcel. Here we have not constructed anything. We have to take the permission before the construction starts. So here it is not applicable.
Okay. Just couple of more questions if I can ask. One is how much of the order was from Supertech builders? Because I think there is some stay which has been implemented over there. And second is in our order book we have added the 25,000 crore from Maharashtra government. So I think this is recent MOU which we have signed. So this is just an MOU or I mean the things have already worked out and something will start construction this year itself.
This is regarding Supertech around 9,400 crore order. Supreme Court NCLT has given this order to NBCC. However, in Supreme Court they are asking some more participation or some clarification. Hopefully, as soon as we will resolve, I think we will going to get this order in our kitty. This is regarding Mahapris. Already MOU signed and some sites already earmarked for redevelopment Bombay, that is in Thane clusters and some redevelopment work, some Mukhyamantri Awas Yojana. So we are already process of appointing consultant and all. Some projects already they appointed the consultant also. That also we will going to take. So this is already in place. I think this order is sure guaranteed order, 25,000 crore.
Okay.
Minimum.
Okay, that's it from my side. Thank you.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Dhananjay Mishra from Sunidhi Securities. Please proceed.
Hello, sir. Am I audible?
Yes, audible, please.
So for this year, we are targeting 10 to 15,000 to be awarded, and that includes Amrapali projects, right?
Amrapali already awarded. Amrapali, there is no Amrapali.
So which project you are targeting to be awarded? I mean, because recently we have received 60,000 crore. So which all projects we are targeting to be awarded in first half?
Redevelopment projects, 7 GPRA and Mahapreet and J&K also. Some work order from J&K as well as Goa government. Goa state government.
And that will be in phases, right?
Yes, in phases, of course.
Okay. And real estate segment, how we account revenue and profitability? Is it on completion, percentage completion basis, or it is delivery-based recognition?
Real estate, it is a delivery base, but in PSC, it is a single completion base.
Sorry, no, I'm talking about real estate specifically. So, because we have
on completion.
Then this reward is transferred.
And what is the kind of margin, EBITDA margin, we are looking on this real estate projects? Because as of now, it is minuscule.
So, in real estate project, we are expecting when we full place, we are harnessing our real estate, then 25% margin will be there, EBITDA margin I'm talking about.
25%.
This time, you are right in saying minuscule because the segment margin contained the one-time hit of 95 CR because that entire exceptional item is regarding the real estate project only.
Okay. And what is the arrangement in this Supertech project, if you can, in terms of our PMC consultancy fee and all? So can you elaborate more on that?
It is Supertech only, PMC project only. Here, NBCC will act as a PMC. We are getting 8% PMC.
8%.
And 1% marketing.
Okay. Thank you. That is all from my side. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Venkatesh from Logic D Consultants. Please proceed.
Yeah. Good morning, sir. I had two questions, sir. One is, sir, we witnessed a kind of a renewed energy and a lot of vigor in NBCC's management and a lot of operations. Congratulations on that, sir. My question is, especially after this new government in Delhi has come in and new action in the urban ministry, we see a lot of things are happening, and NBCC is kind of being chosen as a canalizing agency for lots of infra and prop development work, especially associated with state governments and PSUs. So would it be fair to assume that at a broad level, as a vision, NBCC is the kind of company that we can see as the anchor company which the government will have first preference to for many of the flagship projects across the country? That's my first question, number one. Number two, we've been quite optimistic, so lots of orders flowing in, etc. So if you take a 3 to 5 year view, sir, the estimates in terms of order book execution targets, is this like a base case scenario that you're projecting, or in an optimistic scenario, can things be better? This is just for factoring in our sensitivity calculations, sir. Two questions, sir.
Yes, definitely. We are already working with various state government. Already so many MOAs entered with J&K government, Goa government, Kerala Housing Board. Now discussion is going on with Delhi government also. In Delhi, certain redevelopment works. like DTC, Delhi Transport Corporation is having huge land parcel. The redevelopment work already we got a MOU. So additionally, we are going to get some more work and some judges bungalows has to be reconstructed. That discussion is going on. And of course, we are talking with Yamuna River Bank. So that is also under discussion. And regarding your next 3 years. Next 3 years, our top line will be around 25,000 crores and bottom line will be around 2,000 crores. Next 5 and order book will be around 1.5 lakh to 2 lakh crores. This will be next 3 years target.
So that's a base case, sir. At least a minimum case. That's what I'm asking you.
Minimum. Conservative.
Okay, that's a minimum. Right. And follow-up question on the NBCC being a chief canalizing agency for the government. Is this part of a broad vision agreed between the company and the ministry at the highest level, stating that we want to take NBCC to the next level? Is that part of the MOU?
Yes, of course.
Okay. Great, sir. Thanks. I'll come back on the queue. Thanks. Yeah, sure.
We are the obvious partner of the government of India because we are doing the redevelopment using under self-sustained model.
Wherein government is not investing any money, rather they are getting good return. Suppose they have X number of flats, they will going to get 2 times of X minimum. And in terms of area, 3 times of X. And without incurring any money. So this is the beauty of the redevelopment projects.
Okay, sir. So one more thing, which is you also mentioned about Kerala, Andaman, a lot of other states, Telangana, etc. So NBCC being a central government organization, it seems like regardless of the state governments, in Kerala it's communists or Congress, in Telangana it's regional parties. So regardless of state governments, NBCC seems to be kind of a preferred partner for a lot of state governments. Is my understanding right?
Yes. Because we have one USP, that is redevelopment. NBCC is only doing the PSUs. Whereas even security, for Delhi redevelopment, 7 JPRA colony also, we are generating money to security. So this is the speciality or USP of NBCC. So that's why wherever state government, they don't have financial, in redevelopment, they need not to infuse any finance. Just initially some seed money is required 10 to 20%. Once the project is take off means then we can get the money by selling the FAR or built up area.
Okay. All right, sir. So second, in terms of real estate and PMC, we do get some constant streams of income. Apart from this, do you also get, when you develop projects like Amrapali or take up special projects, or a piece of real estate that is to be sold, are you looking forward to any lump sum revenues over the next 2 years, 3 years? Anything? Sale of property or... So apart from regular course of income.
Yes, of course. We recently purchased the World Trade Center 3 floors. So
right,
that we are going to lease out that property. So there is a fixed income will come every year. So like that we are planning in the coming year also.
Completed built up space in Bhubaneswar that will be sold out. So there we can lump sum can get in 3 months.
So we are not able to hear you, sir.
In Bhubaneswar we have a built up space which is already completed. The OC has been obtained. That chunk of built up space will be sold out within 3-4 months. From there you can get lump sum money.
All right, sir. Okay. All right, sir. Thank you, sir. I'll join the queue. Thanks. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Nupur from Nerati Investments. Please proceed.
Yeah, hello. Am I audible?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, sir. I wanted to ask regarding the Amrapali project. So, according to figures in my hand, I guess we got around 38,000 units. And out of it, we have completed approximately 24 to 25,000 units, and we have sold around 7 to 8,000 units. So, what is the timeline that we can expect for the remaining units to be sold and expected revenue to be generated going ahead?
The rest of the unit will be the 8,000 units. Out of 8,000, 6,000 units already sold in the open e-auction. So another 2,500 unit has to be sold. That will be sold in first and second quarter, hopefully by September end. And regarding completion, phase 1 already almost we have completed all the projects. By July end, we will going to complete all the projects except one other Awas Yojana. That will be going completed by March, next year March, 26 March.
Okay. And the additional 7,000 order units that we had to construct, what is the
That
status
will
on
be
that?
2 to 3 years. This is the phase 2 projects. Within 3 years, we will going to complete.
Okay, okay. All right. Sir, next thing I wanted to understand that the margin that we are targeting of a bottom line of around 10% in the coming 2 to 3 years. So how do we get there? Like, what would be the target for next year to 2026 specifically?
Next year, around 750 to 800 crore bottom line, PAT, that is PAT.
Okay.
And 26, 27, around 1,200 crore. By 27, 28, it will be around 2,000 crores.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Pankaj Kumar from Kotak Securities. Please proceed.
Yeah. Thanks for taking my question, sir. The question is on this, the award that we are targeting for FY26. So you said in H1 we are looking at some 15,000 crore of projects. And last year we did roughly 23,000 crores of total award. So what is the full year target for FY26 that we are looking at?
Award?
Yeah, projects that you are targeting to award in FY26.
Around 18 to 20,000 crore.
18 to 20,000. And which all projects will be there in that?
That is redevelopment of that 7 GPRA colony, state government of Goa, redevelopment of Goa government, and Mahapreet, and of course J&K and Telangana government, BR Housing Board projects.
And this is you saying on a standalone or a consolidated?
These are standalone only I am talking. Consolidated level, there is other AIMS Darbhanga will also be there from HSCC, and in HSCL some hospitals of Mumbai and all. I am talking about only standalone. This regarding award.
Okay, okay. And in terms of guidance for the standalone, what you are looking at? 15,000 crore, that number you have guided for console, I believe.
Yes, yes.
Revenue. So what is the standalone revenue guidance that you are looking?
Around 11,000 crore in standalone.
And sir, our question is on the competition. Of course, we have seen very strong order inflows in this year, roughly 60,000 crore, and next year also you're looking at 25,000 crore. So how is the competition in these orders? With all these orders we have got on nomination basis, or we have competed against other government departments?
Of course, in PMC project we are getting on competition. Even redevelopment, some projects we are getting on nomination, some projects on competition, of course.
And who are the other agencies whom we are competing?
Other IRCON, EAL, WAPCAS, Bridge and Roof, NBCC, EPAL, MECON.
Mm-hmm. And so next question is on the real estate. So what is the total sales, pre-sales that we have done in FY25 and what we are targeting for FY26? This is my last question.
329 crore currently this year we have sell it out. Next year also approximately around 300 crores will be there.
Okay.
We are targeting around 300.
And what is the total value of these projects that we are currently executing?
Real estate?
Yeah.
Real estate, you are talking about the execution of order out of real estate, no?
Yeah, totally. Yeah, real estate business.
In fact, on account of real estate, we don't treat that in our order book. Our order book, what we talk about 1,02,000 CR is only consists of PMC and EPC. Real estate we don't consider because it is our own work. As far as total value in books or accounts is concerned, we are having an inventory of 973 CR at net valuable value I am talking about. out of which 684 or 685 is approximately land value. Rest is the completed project as well under construction project.
Okay. And what is the margin that we're looking at in these real estate projects?
Margin at present, if you see, there is a minuscule margin because of the exceptional item, but down the line, we're expecting 25% plus EBITDA margin in real estate.
And which are the location we are looking at? This is my last question.
It is across India.
Bhubaneswar,
Jaipur, Noida, Faridabad, Meerut, Patna, Coimbatore, across India.
Okay.
Thank you. We take the next question from the line of Dr. Akshay Patil from NBCC. Please proceed.
NBCC join करता है again ऐसे. Congratulations to the management on set of good results.
Thank you.
My question is, you are predicting the almost 2,000 of bottom line for the next 3 years. So what will be the approximate for the next year financially?
Next year, 750 to 800 CR.
We have clocked in this time only.
Pardon, 750 to 800 CR next year. PAT, that is PAT.
So that for in the next coming 2 years, you are going to double it, right?
Yes. Because we are planning our real estate to the project of Gittorni and the 3070, wherein we are going to get huge profit margin.
Okay. And coming to has Delhi and Mumbai being the largest redevelopment markets, so what are your plans for the Mumbai redevelopment market to tap in the opportunities from the Mumbai redevelopment?
In Mumbai, recently we entered an MOU with Mahapreet, wherein we will going to do the redevelopment project of Thane and some Mukhyamantri Awas Yojana and some redevelopment works. So that is valuing of around 25,000 crores. Still more, some state governments also having some land parcel, even private entities, societies having so many flats and distressed conditions, and they are underutilized FAR. So that also we are focusing, and we are targeting to get many more projects like this in Bombay.
Okay. Yes, good to hear from you. That's all from my side. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. The next question is a follow-up question from the line of Sumit Arora from Smartsun Capital. Please proceed.
Hi, sir. Thanks once again for the opportunity. So, I was just calculating, you have reported a profit after tax on a consolidated basis of 557 crore. Now, if I write back the 95 crore, which is, one-time and non-recurring, you have actually reported a profit of about 650 crore odd, which is about 5.4% PAT margin. Now, sir, assuming that, we are, we have a fixed cost model and operating leverage does kick in for us. So if your revenue is going to grow from 12,000 crore to say about 16,000, can we expect that the PAT margin can also move up from about 5.4% higher towards the 6% mark, sir?
Whatever I'm saying, 750 to 800, it is a conservative figure. Yes, definitely, you are rightly saying it may increase. We are taking a conservative figure.
Sumit, absolute margin will definitely increase. Sumit, absolute margin will definitely increase. As you rightly pointed out, 557 is there. If I add back 95, it is more than that. You are correctly in analyzing our result. But as far as absolute margin is concerned, when we go beyond 12,000 and 15,000 is the target for coming year, definitely absolute margin is going to increase. But as well as percentage margin is concerned, that may remain in the vicinity or that may also increase.
Got it, sir. Got it. And sir, but there's just one thing, this is just my observation that, with the order book as strong as it is today of, about 1,20,000 crore odd, don't you think that, our revenue guidance for current year seems to be a little conservative, keeping the order book which you have in mind?
Yes, definitely, because in real estate and the redevelopment projects, it will take some time to arrange the fund also and getting the statutory approvals. So approvals also it will take time, some EC clearance, it requires at least minimum 3 to 4 months. So that's why we are taking conservative figures. But next year onwards, definitely it will increase like anything.
Sure, sir. Sure. I get that. So thank you so much, sir, and wish you all the best, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Aman Vij from Astute Investment Management. Please proceed.
Yeah. Good morning, sir. My first question is, you talked about Netaji Nagar having 1900 crore works in pipeline and Sarojini Nagar remaining 2700 crores. So do you expect, is there a chance some of it will come in FY26 or most of it will come in FY27?
No, we will going to award. Yes, definitely in this year, current year, we will going to award these two works.
Okay, so both Netaji and
Sarojini. We are expecting some revenue in the last quarter, hopefully in the last quarter.
Okay, so even if you assume say 1-2 quarters delay, so at least by second half of next year, most of this will be done, Netaji Nagar and Sarojini Nagar both.
Yes, definitely.
Sure, sir. Second question is on the real estate side. So you talked about Ghitorni coming up in say next year, FY27. How do you see that scaling in FY27-28? Because that is like a 5,000 crore opportunity for us. So what kind of contribution do you expect in 27, 28 and maybe 29?
Aman, in fact, as I told earlier also in this conference, we are basically, whatever guidance we have provided in our earning call in last, we are maintaining the same guidance. And I think in last guidance, we have projected a net value of 8,000 crore plus. And profit is approximately 3,000 something odd crore. So we are expecting that only this time also.
No, so that point I understand. I had gone through that call. But I was talking about a little bit on timeline. So how much do you expect to happen in 27?
Aggressive timeline is 28, 29 because it's a real estate one. And real estate one turnover will be booked on the handing over the risk and reward to the buyer. So because we are going to start in 26 this financial year.
Hopefully 27, 28 will get this.
Revenue will definitely come only once we handed over the project. So it may be 28, 29 as the aggressive one.
Okay. That helps. But in terms of execution, you are quite sure.
We are going to start.
This year itself.
Because recognition criteria for real estate is not that project completion method. No? It is
that is okay. Yeah, that I understand, sir. But in terms of cash flows and orders.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Next question is, sir, on order inflow. So FY25 was like a surprisingly good year for us. In the start, we had guided much lesser number, and it turned out to be one of the best years for us. What needs to happen in 26 and 27 for us to repeat this kind of order inflow, like 40,000, 50,000 crore of order inflow? I understand you are guiding 25,000, but what things if it happens,
It will increase. Definitely it will increase. We are discussing with our Delhi government, with our ministry only. We have to do some redevelopment project of another 15 to 16 colonies in Delhi itself. We have total 105 colonies. So that is also under discussion. Once we get means we have a bulk order. So currently I cannot disclose you. Anyhow, we have a good order book in line.
Sure. And the 16 colonies, each will be like the last colony, which is like 5,000 crores. Is this estimation?
Currently, I will not disclose to you. Anyhow, I'll come back to next further investment because it is actually competitors are there, and of course in redevelopment there is no competitor. but so far we could not get the order. Once it will get, it will be big, just like our 7G PRA. That colonies are having area more than 500 acres, 300 acres, RK Puram and all, Lodi colony. So anyhow, I will come back to you.
And sorry, just the final thing. This, whenever it happens, do you expect this to happen in H1 or H2 mostly? Any further update on this?
Hopefully H1.
H1. Okay, sir. These were my questions. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. The next question is a follow-up question from the line of Venkitesh from Logic T Consultants. Please proceed.
Yeah. So two questions. So one is, you guided for FY26. So in your earlier con calls, you had guided that FY27 could be even better year, probably ranging from 1,500, probably 2,000 crore, because I think you will get some other extraordinary income in that particular, I think, real estate recognition or something. Is my understanding right, sir? FY27 could be a very significant year in terms of profits?
Yes, definitely.
Okay, sir. Great. First, second question is this Delhi redevelopment whole thing, it's almost like it's a massive opportunity, right, sir? So if you talking about 105 colonies and you're focusing on the first 15 initially, this whole order book of 1,20,000 crore plus the order inflows plus future inflows, are you able to see a visibility for the next 5 to 7 years in terms of order execution? Because once you hit 25,000 crores, would you say that you can maintain that run rate over a period of time?
Definitely. It will increase rather maintaining. Instead of maintaining, it will be increasing in every year. Once we have order book, definitely we have to finish that order within 3 to 4 years. So definitely it will be exponentially increase.
Okay, sir. That's good enough. Thank you very much. Yeah, sure.
Please, just one correction. It is 2,000 crore what he is saying. It is FY28, not FY27.
Oh, okay. FY28. Okay, sir. I got it. Okay, thank you. And this current order book of 1,20,000 plus whatever you will be getting in the next few months, sir, is it okay to assume it will be a 3 to 4 year order execution period?
Yes. 3 to 4 years.
3 to 4 years. Okay, sir. Thank you. Right.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Yogesh from Real Value. Please proceed.
Hello.
Yeah,
sir, congratulations first of all. I think there's a major turnaround I see on the results on the NBCC to entire management team and all. So I had one query only because we are hearing so much about the defense which government is taking initiatives and things like that. So as a company, are we not focusing anything or on those lines somewhere over there? Thank you.
Definitely in defense also we are discussing. They also need huge housing colony. So discussion is going on. Hopefully in this year we are going to get good news from defense. And of course some PSUs of defense, that is HAL, BEL, they also wanted to give some civil work to NBCC. So we are all discussing with them. That is actually PMC projects. And redevelopment projects also discussion is going on. Hopefully we will get good news in this year from defense as well as railways also. Railway is having huge land parcel, so they wanted to monetize the land parcels. So discussion is going on. Once it will be completed, let you know.
And sir, one more question. You had also mentioned some time back, I think probably I had read somewhere that NBCC has got some projects in abroad as well. I think Dubai and all. Is it there or, any updates on that?
Yes. One good part is we already open a company in Dubai. So we are going to start our real estate business at the earliest. So clearances all we got from necessary clearance from Deepam and all. So we are going to start our real estate project at the earliest in this year only, current year.
Thank you, sir, and all the best.
Thank you.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Dixit Doshi from Whitestone Financial Advisors. Please proceed.
Thanks for the opportunity again. Sir, one question. In our expenses line item, there is one expense of write-offs. which is around 39 crore last year and went up to 276 crore. So, what is this regarding?
Let me explain it. You are talking about this 30
H item.
253 crore. 253 crore is a line item which is related to the write-off, and 76 crore is a negative item against the impairment losses.
Sorry,
there are two items.
Okay.
There are two items. Let me tell you. It is regarding the write-off of our trade receivable and reversal of the ECL provision created in the last year.
Okay.
So net, if you see, it is 253 minus 76 this time. So it will come around 175 or 180 odd. And last year it is at 12 or 13 crore.
Okay. So, do you expect this to remain at this elevated level, or next year onwards?
Let me again clarify, because writing off and reversal of the provision, as far as NBC is concerned, there is a very little impact on our books or accounts, because as per our model, whatever is amount we are writing off in the trade receivable, we are also getting adjusted against the unadjusted credit balance also. Because as per our model, trade payable is being paid off only once we receive our trade receivable. So whenever there is a write-off on account of trade receivable, there is a adjustment on account of write-back towards the trade payable also. If you analyze our result, there is approximately 277 crore of write-back is also there.
Okay, understood. So net, we are not losing any money, right? Here.
Not. Generally not.
Okay, understood. Thank you.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Parvez Qazi from Nuvama Group. Please proceed.
Hi, good morning. Congrats for a great set of numbers. So two questions from my side. What is the total seed money that we have included in various projects that we are doing? And second, of the cash in our books, what is, let's say, belongs to client and what is our own cash? Thank you.
As far as cash is concerned in our book, it is approximately 400 crore, which is a free flow cash available to the NBCC after setting of the all commitment as on 31st 3/2025. And your next question is regarding seed money. Seed money, approximately we are having 657 plus 11. 657 plus 11, that comes to 668 crore in totality as on 31st 3/2025.
Sure, sir. Thanks and all the best.
Thank you.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Swaroop from NBCC. Please proceed.
You are not audible. Hello, can you please ask your question?
Question answer होता है सर, मतलब basically
Auditor, can you please?
Mr. Swaroop?
सर बड़ी conference call करो बस. जैसे कल रात को conference call किया.
Yes, sir. The next question is from the line of Nupur from Meridian Investment. Please proceed.
Yes, sir. Just a follow-up question. Actually, I'm new to the company and I want to understand how the setup works for PMC project. So, as I see the Amrapali project, our project cost was 8,500 crore and we were entitled to a 8% fees towards PMC, so which comes to approximately 650 crore. But as I see in the previous presentations, the contribution to the top line from Amrapali was 1,800 crore and this year it is something 1,000 crore. So, how does this setup work? Like this includes the revenue from sale of units also or only the fees?
In Amrapali, there are two heads we are getting the fees. One is sale part. On selling the part, we are getting 1% PMC. That selling part will be around 15,000 crores in the phase 2. I'm talking about phase 2. Regarding construction, around 10,000 crore. Whatever construction we are doing, we are getting 8%. So total, there will be a 9%, but on sale, it will be more than 9% because sale component is 15,000 crore, construction part is 10,000 crores. So 10,000 crores on, we are getting 8%, and selling part we are getting 1%.
Okay. So, this setup is same for Supertech also?
It will be more than 9%. By averaging these two, it will be more than 9.1%, something like that.
Okay. All right. So, it is similar for all the other PMC projects like Supertech?
Supertech also same. Construction part we are getting 8% and for marketing 1%.
Okay. Okay, so thanks.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. As there are no further questions, I would now like to hand the conference over to the management for the closing comments. Thank you, and over to you.
Thank you so much for the interest in NBCC. I want to highlight and summarize few things before final closing. NBCC has secured historical amount of business in current financial year, highest ever in NBCC history. Successfully sold around 6,800 residential units at Amrapali Phase 2 through open e-auction. Awarded 23,250 crores in full year financial year 24-25, and more efforts are being made to expedite to award the works. NBCC has incorporated fully owned NBCC Overseas Real Estate LLC in Dubai, mainland UAE for real estate business. NBCC order book has crossed 1 trillion mark and now standing at historical all-time high. NBCC has been engaging with multiple state governments, and the time has come to translate these discussions into concrete agreements and executions. According to performance rating of DPE released last week, NBCC ranked second among all CPSC and number 1 in construction and consultancy industry. These are the few highlights of our performance, and we'll keep doing extra efforts for taking NBCC into new heights. Once again, thank you everyone.
Thank you very much. For further inquiry or questions, please reach out to Mr. Balkishan Singla, Investor Relations, NBCC. On behalf of ICICI Securities, that concludes this conference. Thank you for joining us, and you may now disconnect your lines.
Thank you.